Hello, how you doing? I'm Dylan. I'm making this video not only to hopefully document the end of my recovery, but also just for you to be able to use. My experience is a lot to learn from. I can share what helps me to regain my strength fully, and also I made a lot of mistakes on my recovery path. And so from me, you can learn what to do and what not to do with any kind of severe injury. I injured my right knee while skateboarding. I was going pretty fast and jumped off my board. And when I landed, my leg was totally straight. So I hyperextended it and then also went inwards. At my first physical therapy appointment, I finally got a full diagnosis of what really happened. I severely sprained a muscle or tendon right here on the right outside part of my back knee. Also, I've had tendonitis in this knee for years, and so taking rest and not doing much physical activity allowed those tendons to totally just weaken right there. But feeling around and testing my knee, she couldn't find any tears or anything. Everything was pretty stable. It's been injured for 9 months, and so all the muscles that are weak are the expected ones. Like right here is pretty weak. Pain causes your muscles not to contract as they normally would. And so that one's a little weird. I have two really big mistakes I made that I regret very much. First, I definitely took things way too fast. Skateboarding is very hard on the body, and so it's not very good for recovery really. My physical therapist even said that I'm really balls to the wall because I kept trying to push the limit of the kind of activities I could do. My other really big mistake was not getting a professional help. For like the first 2 weeks after I got hurt, I saw a doctor, but then I stopped seeing her. And so it's been 8 months straight without any kind of medical help at all. I should have waited longer than 2 months. So definitely, if things are going slow with the recovery, make sure you're getting help with that. So from my first appointment, I got some good exercises to do. And she specifically told me not to run or sprint. I've been cleared pretty much everything else, except for going for deep squats. So that still leaves me a lot to do, but I just want to skateboard. That's the problem with the whole recovery thing. And I was told that I should still be able to recover to full health, but that's also what my doctor said those first 2 weeks, all the way back then. So I felt a glimmer of hope hearing that again, but then I remembered it's been 8 months that I heard that last, and I'm still not well. It also seems I have scar tissue in that back part of my knee, and that scares me the most because scar tissue is kind of a scary thing. So to start, I was given 3 exercises. One was just tightening up your leg quad, holding that for 5 seconds. The other was lifting your leg straight up in that laying down position I was just in. And then also squats when the heels lifted up slightly, like on standing on something like a book. And then my therapist also said to keep doing wall sits and to do the kettlebells that I just started doing. And then I could do pretty much any other exercise that doesn't hurt. I'm now most of the way through physical therapy. And really, since my second session, most of my exercises stay the same. Slowly more exercises were added in, so finally I have a workout that's pretty decent. And now I'm working out my whole leg pretty well. I was cleared the skateboard pretty normally about a week and a half ago, and so I've been doing that. I was finally able to complete a skateboard video, so they'll be around Wednesday or Saturday next week. So in the rest of this video, I'll show my favorite exercises I've learned, and also my 3 main takeaways that I've got from this experience, and that I hope at least you will take away from it. I warm up mainly with squats or going up and down stairs, and sometimes wall sits for 30 seconds to a minute long. And these leg lifts continue to warm me up pretty well. Alright, fully warmed up. I found resistance bands actually have a lot of uses. These work out like up here, both front and back. And actually, the most important thing that I've learned from physical therapy is I need to do more single leg exercises. They really help to make sure that each leg is strong enough on its own that when they come together, they're much better. The main exercise I use is you go forward once, side once, and then back once, and that counts as 1 rep. Trying to make sure that your knee goes totally straight, doesn't go side to side. This is one of the more advanced exercises that took me a while to be able to do very well. And finally, I realized I never really worked on my hamstrings really, so those were pretty weak. So I'm starting to do hamstring stuff. I only have a couple more appointments left, and I could do a lot of stuff. I could do pretty much everything normally. From this, my 3 main takeaways for pretty much any injury. First, if it seems serious enough, get it checked out for sure professionally. And then if the injury took you out for like any extended period of time, I definitely recommend going to physical therapy. If you're able to, just to make sure that you're doing everything as best as you can. Second, make sure that you're not going back into things way too fast. I started to skateboard way too much, way too fast, and I think it really held me back a bunch. Make sure you're slowly getting back into things, and when it's starting to hurt, that means you're doing too much, so hold it back. It's definitely a guess to figure out what is best, but you gotta keep trying. And third, make sure you are working out, physical therapy or not. I believe I would have gone better so much faster if I just worked out by myself. Thanks very much for watching. I'll have a part 2 of this video in like a month or 2, once I feel that my knee is like actually fully recovered. Right now my knee is still just not recovered yet, so I just gotta keep going. Hope you have a good day.